The following episode of Dad vs. Daughter was made possible by a contribution from Asmodee. Hello and welcome to another episode of Dad vs. Daughter. I'm Tim the Dad.
I'm Megan the daughter.
And today, what are we playing, Megan?
Ticket to Ride Germany.
Yeah, we like Ticket to Ride. And we've already played several games of this.
Yes.
And somebody hasn't won yet.
If you've checked Facebook, you've seen my complaints on this game already.
Yeah, speaking of Facebook, we did, after our very first play, we did kind of an experiment with Facebook Live where we did a little video. Megan really gave a pretty good overview of the game, talked about kind of our initial thoughts. So after we've played this several times now, let's play it one more time and then see if our opinion has changed at all.
All right.
So we have this set up. You'll notice that there is one big difference from the base game, because this is really kind of a step up from the base game. Megan, you want to talk about the meeples that we have on the board?
So we do have all these different meeples. There are guy and girl meeples, so that's kind of interesting. But what we have is, if you follow along in your rule book, it tells you where to basically place these meeples. They're your passengers that you're going to basically be picking up at your different routes. So whoever completes a route, so if I complete these, I will go ahead and get these two. And you're going to want to have the most of one color meeple over your opponent, because that's how you're going to get some bonus points in the end. If you have the most, you're going to get 20, and if you're the second, you're going to get 10. So that's kind of how you do it. The numbers for meeples are not on the board, so again, just follow along with the rule book. Down here, I think that's Osterek. I'm going to butcher all these names, so I apologize. But it's the same location, just kind of two different ways of getting there. So that meeple's just kind of in between. So whoever gets to that location first just gets that one.
And you'll notice that there are some cities that have multiple meeples.
Yes, so like the bigger ones, Hamburg and
Berlin,
Frankfurt. Leipzig, Frankfurt, Cologne.
So, Cologne. What was that from?
It was from Doctor Who.
Yeah, I know it was from Doctor Who, but what episode?
It was one of the Centauran, I think.
Okay, well...
Anyway, it sounds like a planet in Doctor Who, but it's a place in Germany, obviously.
Yeah, so when you have those cities and you connect routes between those, you actually get to pick one of the colors from that city.
So you also want to make sure you're kind of paying attention to what your opponent might be getting when you get to like the bigger ones, so you can try to pick and choose. I mean, also when it comes to the very end, when you start running out of ticket options and you're just trying to play some cars to maybe get some points and stuff, also figure out the shorter routes where you can maybe get some meeples to gain that advantage.
Now you'll notice that Megan has purple trains in front of her and I have red trains in front of me. That is because the game does not come with blue or green.
No, I mean, you could easily get your other cars if you have other Ticket to Ride versions and play with those colors, but I like purple too.
Yeah, so this gives us a chance to break from our normal colors. So yeah, so I will be red, Megan will be purple.
But you don't have 99 red cars, like 99 red Luftballons?
Yeah. So the other way that this game is different is there are actually two sets of tickets.
Yes.
We have long routes and short routes that each have their own deck. So here is what the long route cards look like, or tickets.
Background.
And then we have the blue ones, which are the shorter routes. And there's actually more of these than there are of the longer ones. So like the regular tickets, when you start off, you're going to choose 4. Now you can choose any combination that you want. You just have to say what they are or what you're going to take before you actually take them. So I may say I want to take 2 long and 2 short, or 2 blue and 2 orange, however you want to do it.
When you put them back, you also have to say, hey, I took 2 long and 1 short. So you need to say so people kind of know.
Yeah, and when these go back into the deck, they actually get shuffled back in.
Yeah.
And then, just like your other action item that you can do, when you take other tickets, you take 4. You have to tell, or have to basically say which combination you're taking, but then you only have to keep 1.
Yep.
To start the game, though, you have to keep at least 2. So, Megan, I'm going to let you pick your tickets first. How would you like those?
2 and 2, please.
Okay.
2 long, 2 short.
So here are 2 off the top for the short, and
That's
2
kind
off
of
the
what I
top
normally go with.
for the long. I'm actually going to do the same thing.
It's easier to kind of figure out like hey, maybe if you have some that connect, and especially in your long ones, you kind of want to look at those too.
Right. Now, I will point out that you're not going to see the train cars that we are taking during the turn. They're actually at the top of the board, but we will call out what we are taking so you can kind of play along that way. So what we're going to do now is we're going to look at the tickets that we have, and just like normal tickets to ride, we are actually going to start with 4 train cars. Also, the game ends whenever one player has 2, 1, or 0 train cars left. So that will signal the end, and then everybody gets one more turn. So let's go ahead and pick our tickets. I'm actually going to keep 1 of each.
I think I'm going to try to keep all 4 of mine. Play around with that.
Okay, so I'm going to shuffle these tickets back up because I put my
Put them back.
I put those other 2 back.
So you kept 1 of each?
I kept 1 of each.
And unfortunately, in this game, the oldest player starts first.
Yes.
Even though I am older now, it doesn't quite count.
Oh.
You're still the old fart in this game.
Hey, have some respect.
Playful banter. You've missed it for a while. Come on.
I have missed it. Now, even though we've played this game several times, I still have to try to figure out where everything is at. Even though the ticket cards do help.
They do. I like that on the cards with a little smaller version of the map.
All right.
It's also, we're not familiar with German geography, so it does kind of help.
No, not really. So I'm going to start off. I'm going to take a white train, and I'm going to take another white train.
Are you taking the midnight train?
To Georgia?
No, it's going anywhere.
Oh. Well, you know what they say. Don't stop believing.
No, you know. Let's see.
That is a reference to Journey, not a reference to Glee.
Not the Glee version, no. I've been to too many junior high dances where they played that, and I was so done. Let's see. How do I want to do this?
Now, did you tell them how you place these? That
Yeah,
these are actually drawn out of a bag?
Oh, yeah, they are drawn out of a little cloth baggie. I'm taking a black from the train depot up here, and I'm taking another black from the depot. Yeah, if you watched our unboxing, you saw that we had that little cloth baggie, so that's what that's for.
I'm going to go ahead and claim a route. I'm going to claim basically Denmark to Kiel.
All right.
So I will get both of these meeples, the blue and the white.
Nice, and 2 points.
And 2 points.
That's a good way to start the game. I'll go ahead and take that black card from the depot, please. And then, let's see, I'll take that one as well. Thank you.
I have a feeling I think I know what you're doing.
Yeah.
I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to claim from Kiel to...
Hamburg?
Whoops. Is this Hamburg here?
Yes, it is Hamburg.
Yeah.
So you get to pick either green, blue, or white.
You know, I'm going to take a green because that was my color.
Oh, okay.
Green, you know. So put that there, and I get 2 more points.
All right. Let's see. I'm going to go ahead and draw a card from the top of the deck. And I'll draw another one as well.
Okay. I'm going to take this red and this other red.
All right.
Ruby red.
Ruby red. I think I'm going to take a yellow from the depot. And I'll take that other yellow on the end, please. Thank you.
Okay. I'm going to draw a blind off the top. And I'm going to do it again.
All right. I'm going to go ahead and play those 2 yellows I took last turn. Go from Leipzig to Magdeburg. So I'm going to get a black, and I'll go ahead and take another black and kind of get a lead on those. Then 2 points, please. Thank you.
All right. I'm going to claim another route.
All right.
4. I'm going to go from Hamburg to Hanover.
Hanover is a name or a town frequently referenced in Victoria. I believe her uncle Leopold's from Hanover, or Albert's from Hanover. Someone's from Hanover.
And we'll point out the top of the board here. It does show that however many trains you put down, it shows the points. So I will get 7 points. We'll put me up to 11.
So you can take the yellow meeple, and you've got choice of the white, blue, or green.
Yeah, I'll take the yellow. And, I'm going to go green.
All right. I'm going to go ahead and take a blue train from the depot. And then I'll go ahead and draw from the top as well.
I think I'll take this green.
Alright.
Ooh, wish I could take that wild one, but I'll take this other green.
I'll go ahead and take the black that just came up. And I'll take the blue as well.
Alright.
Thank you.
I will take this green, leave the wild one for you, and I'm going to draw off the top.
I'm going to take that black that just came up. I don't know what color I'm going for. And I'll go
Yeah,
ahead and draw from
I think
the
you're going
top.
from Berlin to Hanover.
It's a good guess.
That's what I'm thinking.
It's a very good guess.
So I'm going to go ahead and claim another route. I'll go from Hanover to Kassel.
Castle?
K-A-S-S-E-L.
Mm-hmm.
I'm probably
That's a good
mispronouncing that right. So 3 will get me 4 points.
And you get to go ahead and take that white meeple.
I do get the white maple.
And I'm going to go ahead and use all those blacks. Hanover to Berlin, and that is 7 trains.
So that is a whopping 18 points,
It's a
which
good
I
way
think
to start the game.
that's a new one. I don't know that we've well in the UK one there was a
There
really
were some
long
really
one,
long ones.
but I don't know that we've had a 7 one before. Actually, I think that one was a little longer than 7 even.
Yeah. No, 7's the highest.
Actually, there's another 7 over there.
Yeah. Alright, so that gets me 18 points, por favor.
18 will put you to 20.
Cool. And I think, let's see. I'll go ahead and take a blue maple. Alright, your turn.
Yeah, I'm gonna take this white one.
Okay.
Maybe.
Oh, there.
Yep.
There's,
Yep, I'm gonna take both
that
of
one
them.
too? Alright. Let's see here.
Wonder where I'm going.
What color did you take? White? I think I know where you might be going. You might be going to Frankfurt. That's just a guess. Let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and take an orange from the depot.
I can't believe that wild one's sitting out there.
Oh, there's 2 wilds. I'm gonna take the other orange
Hopefully
here.
not a third one comes up. Nope.
No,
So I'm gonna go ahead and take the wild one just to.
get it?
So in the display we have green, 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 and a wild one.
Now the wild's gone. And it's pink.
Why is all the wilds gone?
It's like the rum.
Taking off the top. Take another one off the top.
Alright, I've got 4 orange to play. And I'm gonna go from Leipzig to Berlin.
So 4 will get you 7.
Thank you. And I'm gonna go ahead and take a green maple.
All right. Well, I'm drawing off the top
Alright.
and drawing off the top again.
I'm gonna go ahead and take a pink from the display. And then I'll draw one from the top.
You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and take a green.
Do another green?
No. Let's see. What do I want? I think I'll take the yellow.
Okay.
Maybe. Yeah, I'll just take that one.
Take the yellow that I just drew, so it's okay. Let's see. I've got 4 pink. And I'm going to go from Hanover to
Munster.
Munster.
Herman Munster. You know the bass line of that song.
Oh boy. That has 4, so that's what? 7?
4, 7. Yep.
I love Fall Out Boy. That song was so good in concert too.
I'm going to claim 1 measly one, and that's going to go from basically France to
Basically.
Starbrücken. So I'm going to get those 2 reds.
Well, that's pretty good to claim those. I moved you to 1, so you're good.
Gave me my massive 1 point.
I mean, hey, that's just a huge jump. Like, whew. Let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and draw one off the top, and then I'll draw another off the top.
Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and claim another route. This is a 3 route, so 3 will get me 4 points. Megan, so would you like to explain to our viewers the 2 that you drew off the top of the deck?
I drew 2 wild cards, and I just rubbed it in his face.
So I'm gonna go from Starbrücken to Mainz.
Mainz.
So that'll give me 4 points and a black meeple.
Alright. Yeah, that helped me out a little, those 2 wild cards. Let's see. I'm going to go ahead and draw from the top. And it's another wild card.
Actually. Seriously?
No, and the second one was not a wild card. They drew from the top. But yeah, I got 3 wilds in the draw.
I'm going to claim another route from Mans to Frankfurt.
Alright.
For 1 point. And what color do I want? I think I'll take that blue.
The blue one? I'm going to go ahead and take a green from the depot, and then I'll go ahead and take another green as well.
Okay, I'm going to take that blue, and I'm going to draw a blind off the top.
Okay. Let's see. I'm going to go ahead and take from the top. And it's another wild. I've got some, you can go get a lotto ticket. And another from the top as well, which is not a wild.
Wild kid, kill me. Alright, I'm drawing off the top.
Doing good tonight.
And draw another one off top.
So I've got 3 whites. Or, sorry, I had 3 wilds and 2 whites.
So you got 5.
To make 5. So I'm going from Schwerin. Am I saying that right? I don't know. Schwerin. And so I'm going to take that green meeple, and I'll go ahead and take the other green meeple, take you on the lead on that. And that's 5 trains, so that's...
5 trains will get you 10.
Cool. So put me up to 43.
Now, I want to point out in our very first game that we played, Megan was like way ahead on the board. Until the final scoring with the meeples.
Yeah.
So.
That Facebook Live video, I kind of ranted a bit.
Yeah, you did. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and claim...
yeah, you're supposed to rant on Facebook. So.
From Castle, maybe it is Castle.
I don't know.
I think it's Castle. To Frankfurt.
That's 4,
that's going to be
7
4.
points.
And let's see, I got my choice of 2 or a red or yellow. I think I'll take that yellow.
Alright.
They call me Mellow Yellow.
Do they really?
No, they don't.
Okay, just asking.
They call me the man with the cold.
Do you have a cold?
A little sniffle.
Okay, you can stay away from me then.
I apologize for all the sniffling on the video.
I know. Got sniffles. Let's see.
I've gone and caught a sniffle.
How do I do this?
Or a Last Crusade.
Is that what his dad said?
No, that's what he said. No, they went to the castle. I'm here to look at the tapestries. This is a castle, isn't it? See?
I've only seen that one like a couple times.
Gone and caught a sniffle. I'm a big fan of the Indiana Jones movies.
They are good movies. I just haven't seen them really.
I even like Crystal Skull. I know people are going to bash it, but it's Indiana Jones. How do you not like it?
Terrible.
Yeah, there's a lot of stupid things in it, but it's Indiana Jones.
You know. I'm going to go ahead and draw a red from the depot now that I figured out my bearings. And I'll go ahead and take that other red over there as well.
You don't worry me.
Thank you. Huh?
You worry me, kid.
I worry you. How do I worry you?
I don't know.
Okay. That's reassuring.
Let's see. I think I'm going to draw tickets. Put those aside.
Well, you only took 2 to begin with.
I did only take 2.
That would
I'm going to draw. You know what? I'm going to go 4 with the short. 4 blue.
Okay.
So I'm going to keep 3 out of the 4.
Alright. You took short ones?
I took short ones.
Gotcha.
Shuffle that one back in the deck.
Alright. You've done that. I'm going to go ahead and take some tickets. I'm going to draw from the
You
top.
mean some trains?
You've got
train
me
cars.
all confused. I'm going to go ahead and take another one. It was another wild. How many wild cards are there? I feel like I've taken a lot of them.
You probably have all of them. I think I used 1.
There are 14 wild cards.
Hey, wild. I'm going to claim a route.
How many?
2.
2 points.
I'm going to go from Stuttgart to Mannheim. See if they got any steamrollers there. Let's see. I'm going to take
a white meeple.
Black and a white.
Alright.
Reminds me of a 3 Dog Night song from the 70s or the 60s.
I have no idea.
It's an old song.
If you say so. I've got 2 orange. I'm going to go ahead and play. Munster to France, right?
Yeah, it's basically.
No, that's not
this
France.
This is
Netherlands? Is that what it's supposed to be?
I don't know.
They don't know my flags.
Well, there's a
Windmill.
Windmill. It's Maybe that's well, that's a Denmark up there. I don't know what that one is here.
I don't know.
There's your yellow
Oh,
meeple.
thank you.
What you get?
I'm not sure.
I know, and like I said, we apologize ahead of time for butchering the names.
Need to get more culturally going on.
I'm just gonna claim this one. I'm gonna claim from Munster to Dortmund.
1?
1.
Wow, you and your ones. The problem is you rack up meeples when you do these little ones.
That is true.
My only worry. I'm gonna go ahead and play 1 from Karlsruhe.
Oh, it looks like Karlsruhe.
And then
Stuttgart?
Stuttgart. So I'm gonna take 2 red, and that gives me 1 point.
I will go ahead and go from Dortmund to Dusseldorf.
Dusseldorf.
I get a green. And 1 point, please.
Yep, I already moved you. I'm gonna go ahead and take a yellow from the display.
Oh, you got it? You want the other yellow?
Yes.
All right.
Depending what I drew. I don't know.
And another yellow comes up.
Cool.
I will claim another
1.
route from Dusseldorf to Kulm. Oh, God, I call it Klum now.
Klum.
Klum.
Klum. Forget.
Whoops.
From Klum.
Which color do I want?
Red, white, blue.
Yeah, I
Black.
think I'm gonna go black.
Alright, and you take the lead there. I'm gonna go ahead and take that yellow, please. You can hand that one to me.
And another green.
Green, green. I'll take the green, please. Thank you.
Oh, wild one.
You
I'm
want
gonna
it?
take that because you don't need any more.
I should have drew. That's what happens. Let's see. Got 3 red. Yeah. Go from Leipzig to Erfurt. So we don't take the green and the red. And that's 4 points.
Yeah, I'm gonna draw off top, and you know what? I take this green.
All right. I've got 4 yellow from Erfurt to
Nuremberg.
Nuremberg. Yeah. It's gonna get me 7 points and the blue meeple.
I'm gonna claim a route. Let's go from Frankfurt to Wurzburg. I'll go there, and I'll get a yellow and a red. Can you give me 2 points?
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Are you doing what you normally do?
What's that?
Mess me up.
I'm not trying to.
You're gonna reroute me, aren't you?
Yeah, the last game that Megan and I played, I
was terrible. I couldn't do anything.
I kept blocking it unintentionally, I might add.
Unintentionally, so he says. No, it was terrible. I couldn't move.
It's not like you said Sophie says.
Sophie says. So he says. Sophie's asleep on the couch.
Sophie, what you doing?
Sophie. She's like, why are you bugging me? I'm sleeping. I gotta reroute my trains. But in the meantime, so you don't block me anymore, I'm gonna go ahead and play 2 and go from Stuttgart to Ulm. That'll give me the white and the yellow.
Ulm is another board game that you can check our unboxing out on. Huh. You
I like
went
that
to,
plug
went
you
to
went
Ulm.
there.
You went to Ulm. You know what? I think I'm drawing.
Okay.
Drawing off the top and drawing another off the top.
I'm gonna go off the top as well. And another off the top. And it was another wild.
Yeah, I drew one too.
You didn't brag about it like I do.
Yeah, you know, I'm trying not to be that mean.
Oh, come on. You already rerouted me. That's pretty mean.
I didn't mean to.
Like I said the other night, Ticket to Ride is supposed to be fun. And you like sucked all the fun out of it by making me reroute. And then I ran out of trains and couldn't even complete it.
Well, I'm sorry.
Because it just was no fun anymore.
I'm going to claim 1 from Mannheim to Mainz. And there's no meeples left there.
I thought you were going to block me. I'm going to Ulm to Augsburg. For 1, I didn't move you 1, so I'll give you that point. There you go. And 1
That's
for me.
you.
Yeah, I know. I didn't
Oh.
move you from the last one, though. So
My
I
last
moved,
one.
I moved each of us 1.
I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to claim this 4 from Dortmund to Castle. And 4 will give me 7 points, please.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and draw from the top. It's not wild, and I'll draw another one from the top.
Oh, I'm like, where am I at?
It does help time to time to like figure out where you're going.
I'm drawing tickets. I'm drawing 4 of the blue.
Really? Really?
Let's see what we got here. You know what I love? I love when you draw tickets and you've already completed
I
routes.
hate that.
You
when
hate that?
I've not completed mine yet.
Let's see, I think I'll keep that one. I'm not keeping that one. I think I'll keep that one. I'm not keeping that. So I'm keeping 2 of the ones that I drew and shuffling these other ones back into the deck.
Alright. I'm going to go ahead and play one while you do that. From
Carlsberg to Mannheim.
Mannheim, yeah. So it's going to be 1 point for me, and there's no meeples there.
Let's see, where was I going with this?
I don't know. Where are you going with it?
Well, I have no trains, or no train cards, so I need to get that. Let's go ahead, I'm going to take this pink, and I'll take one off top.
Okay. Okay. If I do this right, I should be able to make it work.
Oh, I looked at the wrong city.
I'm hoping that saves me. That's what I need.
Because remember, any
take
tickets
2
that you
off the top.
take and you don't complete, you
Negatives.
lose points.
That's why I was checking my trains. I was like, ooh, can I do this?
I'm
Can
gonna
I make
take
it work?
this white,
I can't make it work.
and I wish I could take that, but I'm taking one off top.
2 reds, and I'm gonna go from Mannheim to Frankfurt. That last meeple, and that gives me 2 points.
I'm gonna take this wild one just because.
I'm gonna take that orange, and then 1 off the top.
I'm gonna take this pink, and yeah, I'll take this yellow.
I'm gonna take one from the top as well, and then another one from the top.
Yeah, I'm gonna take this pink, and I'm gonna take this white.
And drawn from the top again, and another.
Alright, I'm going to claim a route. I'm going to claim from whatever this place is up here. I
I need to
apologize.
figure that out.
To, that would be to Dusseldorf.
How many?
So 3, that will get me 4 points.
Okay. Alright. I have 4 orange. That will get me from,
Ulm. Or
no, it's Augsburg to Nuremberg. And that will give me 7 points for 4. I have 3 trains left, just giving you that update.
Alright. Good. I claim a 5er. 5 will get me 10. And I'm going to go from München to whatever that city is there. I can't see what that is.
Where are you at?
To here.
Lindau?
Oops.
I'm not sure. I apologize.
So I'm going to get this red, and you've got 4 red. I got 4 red. I can take, yeah, I'm going to go with the red.
Okay. I'm going to play my last train, so it's just 3 green. I have successfully completed all my routes with those last trains. I know I'm not going to get the Globetrotter like you, but at least I have no negatives, which is a plus.
Alright, I'm going to play
1.
this
Wow.
and get 1.
Just to get a meeple.
And oh, I do get the white meeple.
You get a white meeple, so you're already in the lead for that.
All right, so Megan is out of trains.
I'm out of trains. That was your last turn.
Yeah, that's my last turn
That's it?
because I have nothing left. So let's tally up our points. Actually, you know what?
Let's just do it here.
Let's do it on camera. I think I've completed all my tickets.
I completed all mine.
4, 5, 6, 7.
So I did my starting 4. So you will get the Globetrotter, which is an extra 15.
Let's double check me.
Okay.
Since I'm back there. So Frankfurt to Danmouth, or which I think is Denmark. So it goes all the way up there. That's 17 points. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 99.
10,
or 66 takes me to 77.
You're reading it upside down, it's fair.
Hanover to Frankfurt is 7 points.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We got this is the last one I had to connect. No, it's not. Mannheim to Würzburg. So Mannheim that way to Würzburg. This is 4 points. 1, 2, 3, 4. We got Hamburg to. I keep wanting to call this Cologne. Hamburg to Köln.
Yep.
Which is 9 points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I got Münster to Stuttgart. Münster to Stuttgart.
Yep.
Is 9 points. This guy to Frankfurt. Frankfurt's over here.
No, Frankfurt's not here.
Oh, Frankfurt's down there, so we go that way.
Yep.
And that is 8 points. So that puts me to 14. And my last ticket was the one that I completed right at the very end. München to, looks like it's Constance.
Constantinople.
It's 6 points.
All right.
So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Yep.
So I will get the Globetrotter, which is another 15 points.
That puts you at 135.
All right, now let's.
I completed my starting 4. So I had Hanover to Leipzig, so right there gives me 6 points. Niederland to Berlin, which is straight across, gets me 13. Sherwin to Frankfurt, all the way, had to take a long route to get there. She kind of blocked me, that's 13 points. And then Karlsruhe to Regensburg,
right,
which was to here. So that little one's 9 points.
9 points. Put you up to 10.
Yep.
All right. So now we look at who has the most meeples.
All right.
So let's just start with black.
I have 3.
I have 4. So I will get 20. Megan will get 10.
35 to 55.
Put you to 20.
Okay.
Okay, let's go with whites.
I have 2.
I have 4.
So 75 for you, 30 for me.
Okay, let's go reds.
I have 4.
I have 5. So 20 and 95.
40. Yellows, we tie.
Yellows, we tie. So I think technically we both get it, but let's just, it's a wash in a 2-player game. So we won't worry about that. Blues.
Tie.
We each have that. And greens.
I have 4.
You have 4. I have 3.
Woo!
So you're going to get 20 and I get 10.
Unfortunately, that didn't save me
205.
anything. Yeah.
So, yeah, Dad wins. Not all that close.
Not this game.
The fact that I was able to complete all these tickets, I think, helped. So let's just give Dad the trophy.
All right.
Okay, Dad gets the trophy again. You're still looking for your first win in this.
Yeah.
But let's hold off. Dad just got the trophy, so now let's get to what we think. All right, Megan, I'm going to be a generous father. I'm going to let you go first if you'd like.
You're not generous enough to let me win, though. So, I don't know.
I have had actually uncanny luck winning this map.
And I drew the wild, so I don't know, how that didn't help me any, but, it just didn't help me with the routes. But anyway, if you saw our Facebook Live video, pretty much going to give the same review. It is a very good game. It's Ticket to Ride. We like Ticket to Ride. The Meeple edition is pretty nice. It is a good way of scoring you some points. You just kind of want to start maybe looking out for that more. I feel like it worked out a little bit better for you. You were able to complete those routes a little bit easier. Because you might have just been diverting, or you had some of the shorter ones, so you were just like popping and picking up. So that kind of helped you out. I think it's cool. Germany is pretty cool to do. I like the fact that, like, for the different countries, like when you kind of go off, they kind of did like the different things. So like here for France, you have like the Eiffel Tower and all. So I think it's kind of cool just to kind of show those off a little bit.
Yeah.
But I mean, yeah, I think the artwork on the map's pretty cool and all.
You know, and that's something I didn't really pay much attention to that when we were playing before. But yeah, when you start looking at this, you know, like there's a Zeppelin there. There's
a
like a car there. There's a Stein.
Stein, yeah, I couldn't think of the word. Yeah. It's cool. Berlin's got, you know, like the bigger cities have kind of got some more buildings around them and stuff. So it is pretty cool. Just the attention to detail there.
Yeah. I also think that this is a very good map for 2 and 3 players because it is a lot tighter. The only double routes that you have, and you might recall, double routes are only used, I think, when you have 4 or 5 players.
Yeah.
You know, you've only got a few, you know, through here, and that's it. The rest of them, I guess there's some double routes there, but a lot of them are single routes. So it keeps the map really tight. We've not played this with more than just me and you, so I'm not really sure how well it would really be with the 4 and 5 player counts.
As you kind of saw just with us, it, like you said, it does make things tighter, but it also kind of starts cutting you off if you don't get to that particular like route you kind of need first. Because I was trying to get to Frankfurt, I was kind of going to go down here or this way, but I mean, you kept kind of putting there, and then I can't go anywhere. So I have to go a little bit longer. Well,
and looking at the map, it's kind of funny because I pretty much went from top to bottom.
You did.
And stayed on this side of the map, whereas you went all the way across and stayed on that side of the map.
That's kind of how it normally play out. We kind of stay on our sides of the table, but, you know.
The other thing I want to point out is components. The trains are the exact same as all the rest of the Ticket to Rides. I do wish there was blue and green, but that's okay. This gives us an opportunity to play different colors. And the meeples, you want to talk about them?
Yeah, I'm going to try to show those off a little bit. So we do have like the guy meeple and the girl meeple, so that's kind of cool. The dress and the little
guy's got like a little top hat, and the girl's got does look like a dress and a sun hat. Yeah, that's
so,
very
cool.
It's
kind of cool. Like you kind of said earlier, this is a good step up from just regular Ticket to Ride. It adds that new little component without throwing too much at you, and it's just a very simple addition.
Like Ticket to Ride added tunnels, and I think the little stations, I think. And
you had stocks in the Pennsylvania.
So this is really just a step up over the base game.
Was it the barges in UK? You have the boats or something.
Yeah, the technology.
Yeah, so that's kind of cool.
So, and that's probably one of the more difficult ones, but. No, this is really cool. It does add a lot more because even if you do fall kind of behind with the tickets, you can make up a lot of ground if you have the majority of the meeples.
Yeah, that does help because, I mean, especially if you have, there's 6 colors. So if you have the majority in all of those, that's 120 points right there.
Yeah. Again, talking about the components, you look at the ticket cards that we have here. You know, they're the same as the other Ticket to Rides. The train cards... and grab a couple of those, Megan. Those have unique designs for the Germany map, but you know they're the same size. They're the bigger size. Yeah, here we go. So you can see what these look like here. You know, we talked about this in our unboxing here. This is like a trolley. That's you know, Megan's got the red circus. Here's like a passenger one. I'm not really sure. I guess this is just another passenger design. You get the double decker design, and then you've got the funeral car. That we call it the black one. You know, in the base game, it's a cold car. Yeah. This one, it just kind of looks like death. So
that's just so morbid.
It is kind of morbid, but so, you know, gameplay is really good, very solid. The components are what you're expecting. The artwork on the board is there. The fact that you're drawing the meeples out of the bag to set the game up, so you have a random distribution is nice. The only downfall that I have with this game, or downside, is I wish they would have printed the number on the individual cities for how many meeples go there, because you have to refer back to the rule book. it's not that big of a deal, but if you had it already on the board, then you would never have to refer back. You could easily just set it up. So I think that would make it faster.
That's such a minor thing, though.
It's very minor,
And
but I did want to point it out.
It's easier once you kind of start playing some more because you know the bigger cities that also have a lot more of ways to get there. They are going to have those bigger ones. So, like, obviously, Hanover, Berlin, those kind of always have bigger ones. Frankfurt always has more. So it's kind of like you kind of start remembering. And then everything else is just singles. So
yeah,
it makes it easier.
But yeah, highly recommend this if you're a Ticket to Ride fan, because after you have introduced your non-gamers to regular Ticket to Ride, this would be the next step.
Well, also you're just going to want a little bit more of a challenge. Just give that little addition to it to make it not as just the regular base Ticket to Ride.
Correct.
Without adding too much.
Yeah, it does give you that extra variety. So I do like that.
Yeah.
So highly recommend getting this.
Definitely.
That is Ticket to Ride Germany, and we will catch you guys next time.
Bye.
If you would like to support us, you can visit patreon.com/dadvdaughter.
Like and follow us on Facebook to stay current on our show schedule, sneak peeks at future shows, and to interact with us.